Hang on. Okay.
Okay, we're going to do the pre-trip. As we're approaching the bus, I'm just looking underneath it, make sure there's no leaks, nothing's hanging underneath. I'm looking to make sure there's no broken windows or flat tires. Come up to the bus, look inside, make sure that it's not locked out, which it's not because there's not a red cover on the steering wheel. Then we're going to go inside. We're going to put the key in the ignition, turn the bus to the run position, step on the brakes until the child checkmate system is deactivated, and I know that by the lights will go out. Okay, the lights are out. Now we're going to go out and do our engine check. We're going to start on the driver's side. Start up at the top. We have our power steering fluid. Securely mounted, it's not leaking, and it's between the add and the full mark. We're looking at the air lines and the wiring. The wiring is not burnt or frayed. The air lines go down to the compressor and the governor. The compressor is securely attached, and none of the hoses are leaking, and I can tell that because I can't hear them. We look at the transmission fluid. The way we test that, with the bus running, engine warm, pull the stick out, wipe it off, put it back in, pull it back out. It should be between the add and the full mark. Engine oil is checked with the bus off and cool. Wipe off the stick, put it in, should be between the add and the full mark. The steering linkage, there's three pieces. The intermediate shaft, this linkage piece, and there's a linkage piece that goes from side to side that has the tie rods on it. None of the pieces are twisted or cracked, and they are all securely mounted at each end. Goes into the gearbox. The gearbox is securely mounted. It's not cracked or leaking. Neither are the hoses that run to them. The leaf spring. It's not cracked. It's not broken. It's not missing any leaves. The brackets on either end are also not cracked or broken. The U-bolts are securely in place. They're not cracked or broken. Shock absorber. Securely mounted. It's not leaking. The brake hose. Securely mounted. It's not bulged. It's not cracked. Goes into the brake chamber. The brake chamber is securely mounted. It's not dented. It's not leaking. Out of the brake chamber comes a push rod and pins. They're in place. They hook up to the slack adjuster. The way we test the slack adjuster is we chock the rear wheels, put the bus in neutral, take the brake off. We manually pull on the slack adjuster. It shouldn't move more than 1 inch. The brake drums. They are not cracked. They're free of debris. The brake linings are inside the brake drum. They are not cracked. They're free of debris. There's no less than 1/4 inch material on them. From there we come out. Tires are evenly worn. No less than 4/32 tread. Sidewalls are not bulged. No cracks. The rim. It's not bent. It's not dented. There's no illegal welds on it. The lug nuts. They're all secure in place. There's no silver threads indicating a loose wheel. And there's no rust trails. Center hub, it's not leaking. The valve stem is centered, it's capped. The way we would test the air pressure is with a gauge or a mallet. And the mud flap is secure. I'm going to go to the other side. And we're going to start up at the top. The coolant reservoir, it's securely mounted, it's not leaking, it's between the add and the full mark. Our hoses, they're all secure. There are no bulges, and none of them are leaking. Our water pump is in the center. It's securely mounted, and it's not leaking. And the way I know that is there's no fluid on the ground. Our alternator is securely mounted, no burnt wires. The serpentine belt, it's not frayed, it's not cracked, and there's no more than 1/2 inch of play. The windshield washer solvent, securely mounted, not leaking, and it's full. And everything else on this side is checked exactly like the other side. So we're going to shut the hood now. We're going to stop right here. We're going to look at the door. The door is secure. The seals are good. The lenses are not cracked and there's no fogging on them. The step treads are secure and in place. The handrails are secure and in place. Fire extinguisher is secure. It's up to date, it's fully charged, and the pin is in place. First aid kit is securely mounted and in full, and inside of it are the insurance and registration papers. The body fluid kit is in place and secure, and it is full. The reflective triangles, 3 reflective triangles are under the seat, and they are securely in place. Now we're going to sit down. First of all, we're going to check the seat. The seat is secure. The seat belt. It attaches. It's attached in 3 spots. 1, 2, and our 3rd spot over here. Pull it out and check it. It's not frayed or torn in any way. Now that we're inside, we're going to shut the door, and I'm going to check my mirrors. I have 7 mirrors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are all not cracked or broken, and I'm going to take time to adjust them now as I need, and they're in pretty good shape. This one, I'm going to adjust. I can see in the back it's good. That reminds me to go right to my visor. My visor is not cracked, and it's working correctly. My windshield is free of any cracks or dings. My steering wheel has no more than 10 degrees play in it, and the horn works. Beep, beep. Alright, now we're going to come over and we're going to check the switches. So my heater pump is on, and I know that because the light is lit. My rear heater, I have low and high. This rear heater, low and high. Front heater, low and high. Low and high. And stepwell, low and high. My left fan, low and high. Middle fan, low and high. Right fan, low and high. My heated mirrors are lit, so I know they're working. My strobe light is lit, so I know that that's working. My defroster, low, medium, high, and the noise suppression works on that. Come up here to my dome lights. I have 7 of them in the back. They're all lit. None of the lenses are cracked or broken. My driver's dome works, not cracked or broken. My service door, it opens and it closes. My headlights, they're lit. I can see them in my crossover mirrors. I can also see on my dash they lit up. My wipers, they work on high, low, and my washers work. Come around, checking. My radio works. There it is. Works. Now I'm going to start the bus so I can talk about my gauges. Now I'm going to do a safe start. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. We're going to do a safe start. Safe start is
Please
I got to make
your child search now.
Make sure that the bus is in neutral, park brake is set, and foot on the brake, then I can start it. Now I'm going to talk about my gauges. My air tanks are full. They're at 110 psi. My miles per hour will work when we start driving. My temperature is in a good range, and it's rising a little bit. My oil pressure is in a good range. My odometer works. My shifter, I can shift it and I can watch that move. And it works fine. My alternator voltage is at 13.9, that's good. My transmission temperature is at 111 degrees, that's good. Now I'm going to turn the bus off and back on, keeping my foot on the brake because I moved the key. That's going to deactivate my child check system, so when the lights go out, I can continue on. There they go. Now I'm going to turn some lights on. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my hazards on, and I can look at my crossover mirrors and see my hazards are working. I can also see them on my dash. I'm going to turn on my master switch, activate my yellow 8-ways. I can look in the crossovers, I can see that they're working. I can also see it on the dash over here on the left. Now I'm going to get out of the seat. I'm going to go to the back of the bus. and check them in the back. And on the way back, I'm going to check the seat bottoms and make sure that they're not loose. And they're all good. Now I'm going to open the door. And I just looked at the lighting system in the back of the bus. What I looked at was, I looked at my yellow 8-ways. They are lit and they're not cracked or broken. I looked at my yellow hazard lights. They're lit and the lenses are not cracked or broken. I looked at my tail lights. There's 4 red ones and the lenses are not cracked or broken. The emergency door also is properly labeled and the door opens and the buzzer works correctly. Now on the way back, I'm going to check the backs of the seats, making sure that they're not torn or ripped and there's plenty of padding in them. I'm going to stop right here. I've got an emergency hatch. We're going to, it's properly labeled. We're going to open it. It opens.
Warning, rear door open.
It opens and the buzzer sounds correctly. And we're going to come over here. This emergency window is properly labeled. The window opens, the buzzer sounds, it works properly. We're going to continue to the front, checking the backs of the seats as we go. When we get here, we're going to stop. Patty, we have seven emergency exits on this bus. We have a rear door, we have 4 windows, and 2 roof hatches. All of them are properly labeled. This roof hatch and the other 3 windows work just like the 2 I checked in the back. Would you like me to show you? And she'll say, nope. And you go, okay. You're going to come up, continue checking the backs of the seats. Now we're going to sit down. We're going to do a couple of things. We're going to turn our hazards off. We're going to turn our right turn signal on. And we're going to open the door. We're going to come outside of the bus. We're going to stop right here. We have a yellow clearance light. We're going to start at the top and work our way down. Yellow clearance light, it's not cracked or broken and it's lit. This mirror is secure. This mirror is secure. The crossover bar is up. We're going to start at the top of the bus. We have 3 yellow clearance lights. They're lit, not cracked or broken. We have 2 red 8-ways are on. They're working and not cracked or broken. It's properly marked school bus. Our grill is free of debris. Our low beam headlights are lit. Our right turn signal is lit. None of the lenses are cracked or broken. Bumper is securely mounted. License plate is secure and up to date. This mirror is secure. Up at the top, we have a yellow clearance light. It's lit, not cracked or broken. This mirror is secure. Our state inspection sticker is up to date. Our fuse panel, all the fuses are in place. There's no burnt wiring, no suspicious packages. If I was going on a trip of over 100 miles, I'd bring spare fuses. Our battery box, securely mounted, no burnt wires, no leaks. Our stop sign is lit on both sides, securely mounted. Our side marker light is lit and not cracked or broken. We have 2 emergency exits on this side of the bus. Both of them are properly labeled and they both have the correct reflective tape around them. It's properly marked on the side of the bus with our first student sign. Nothing's missing. Reflector and clearance light. The clearance light is lit, not cracked or broken. Reflector is not cracked or broken. This side marker light is not cracked or broken and it's lit. I'll look through here. I have 3 things under the bus that I'm looking at. I'm looking at the frame and cross members. They're not twisted or cracked. I'm looking at the drive shaft. It's not twisted, cracked, and it's securely mounted. I'm looking at the exhaust. It is securely mounted and there are no leaks in it. I'm going to look back here and it's basically the same as the front. I'm looking at the leaf spring. There's no missing leaves. They're not cracked or broken. I'm looking at the spring brackets. They're not cracked or broken. And the U-bolts are in place. They're not cracked or broken. The shock absorber is not leaking, and it's securely mounted. The brake line, brake hose, is not bulged, it's not cracked, it's not leaking. It goes into the brake chamber. The brake chamber is securely mounted, it's not dented, it's not bent, and it's not leaking. Out of the brake chamber comes a push rod and pin. They're in place. They attach to the slack adjuster. The slack adjuster, the way we tested in the rear, is we chock the front wheels, put the bus in neutral, brake off, pull on the slack adjuster. There's no more than 1 inch of play. The brake drum, free of debris and not cracked. The brake linings, they're free of debris, not cracked, and no less than 1/4 of an inch. The tires in the back, they're evenly spaced. We would test that with a broom. There's no less than 2/32 in the back. They're evenly worn. Sidewalls are not cracked or bulged. The rim is not dented, or there are no illegal welds on the rim. Lug nuts are all in place and secure. There's no silver threads showing, which would indicate a loose wheel. And there's no rust trails. Center hub is not leaking. Our 2 valve stems are centered and in place, and the caps are on. And the way we would test our air pressure in the tires is with a gauge or a mallet, or we can thump it with a broom. Our mud flap is secure. Come back here, stop sign is extended, the lights on both sides are working, and it's securely mounted. Our red clearance light is lit, not cracked or broken, and the red reflector is not cracked or broken. Around the back, we have 3 red clearance lights. They're not cracked or broken. They're lit. Our red 8-ways are lit, not cracked or broken. It's properly marked school bus. Emergency door is properly marked. We're going to open the door. It locks in place. The hinges are not rusty. And the seal around the door is in good shape. Our right turn signal is lit. It's not cracked or broken. License plate is secure. It's up to date, and the license plate lights are working. The bumper is secure, and our red reflectors are not cracked or broken. Our red clearance light on the top corner is lit, not cracked or broken. The reflector is not cracked or broken. We also have 2 emergency exits on this side, properly labeled with the correct reflective tape on them. Our fuel tank cap is tight. No leaking from the tank, and the cage is not cracked. Our right turn signal and marker light is not cracked or broken, and it's lit. Everything on this side is checked exactly the same as the other side. Yellow clearance light, not cracked or broken, working. Our yellow reflector is not cracked or broken. This marker light and turn signal also is not cracked or broken, and it's lit. Our DEF fluid cap is tight, and the tank is not leaking. As we go on the bus, our stairwell light is lit and not cracked or broken. We're going to come on, we're going to sit down, we're going to turn our left turn signal on, turn our high beams on, and we're going to shut the master switch off. We're going to go back outside the bus. We're going to walk around the bus. Our high beams are lit, they're not cracked or broken. Our left turn signal is on, not cracked or broken. Left signal is on, not cracked or broken. Left signal is on, not cracked or broken. Left signal is on, not cracked or broken. Patty, would you stand back here while I go inside? I'm going to put on the brake lights and put the bus in reverse so the backup lights come on. Would you give me the thumbs up if they're working correctly? So we're going to go on the bus. We're going to sit down. First thing we're going to do is put our seatbelt on. We're going to shut our door, turn our low beams back on, turn our signal off. We're going to do a safe start by stepping on the brake, neutral, park brake on. We're going to start the bus. Brake is applied. We're going to look in the back mirror. She's going to give us a thumbs up. Now we're going to put the bus in reverse. She's going to give us the thumbs up when the backup lights come on. Go to back in neutral. She's going to come, Patty's going to come around. We're going to open the door. We're going to let her come on board. She comes on board, sits down. We're going to shut the door again. And we're going to say, Patty, I have one thing left to do on my test, and that's the air brake test. So I'm going to now do that for you. So the first thing I'm going to do, Patty, is I'm going to test my parking brake by putting the bus in gear. And we're going to give it a little gas. Vroom, vroom, vroom. And the park brake holds. Now I'm going to test my service brakes by taking the park brake off. We're going to roll forward 2 times with my hands off the wheel. And I'm looking to make sure the steering wheel doesn't jerk right or left. So here's 1. And 2. Steering wheel didn't move. If it had jerked right or left, I would take it back and have the mechanics adjust the brakes because they're out of adjustment. So it works fine. So I'm going to put the bus in neutral. Now I'm going to turn the key off and key back on. With my foot held on the brake, I'm going to keep my applying pressure to the brake until my gauges settle out. And now what I'm looking at is my air tanks. And I'm holding my foot on the brake for 60 seconds. And I'm looking for no more than a 3 psi loss in my air tanks. So 60 seconds has now gone by. So now I'm going to drain my air tanks by pumping on the brakes. And as I lose pressure, when I get to 60 psi, my warning buzzer and lights are going to come on. When I get to 20 psi, my parking brake or spring brake is going to apply automatically. And there it applied. Now I'm going to start the bus one more time, and we're going to check the park brake one more time with the air tanks empty. So we're going to do a safe start. Start the bus. Put the bus in gear. Give it some gas. Vroom, vroom, vroom. The spring brake holds. We're going to put the bus back in neutral. And Patty, I am now done with my pre-trip and air brake test.